Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to City Skylines, the city of Drunkards. Look at that lovely view right there. More bridges to see as well. Look at that. We should probably have it go in sort of first sort of view right here. Get a nice cinematic view of the beautiful snow-covered town right here of Drunkard. I mean, it's just Drunkard. I guess it's still a town. You can see the smokestacks over there, making our environmentalists just a little bit annoyed. There we go. Let's continue onwards. Last episode, we said that we would continue to expand in this direction to fill up more of our residential demand. However, it seems like the green shack right here, just this bloody shack, apparently has a little bit of a rubbish problem. We need to deal with that issue. So we need to get ourselves a little bit of a landfill area right here. And I think this place is pretty much the ideal location for it. The only problem I have is that, you know, there's going to be quite a lot of traffic going through this little margin right here. I think I'm probably going to eventually change the roundabout right here to be something a little bit more suitable for removing congestion, just because I think this little section right here is going to have a few problems when it comes to letting people in and people wanting to come from the industrial sector to the commercial buildings right here. It depends really how much there are and if there is any other way for them to get to other commercial buildings, or at least this sector. Anyway, apparently there's a rubbish problem right there as well. So we're going to get ourselves a little landfill. Doesn't really matter about the pollution for these guys because they're already a bunch of bastards. We might want to build the road just a little bit further up, however. Having it away from... I mean, you don't really want to drive and like, oh, that's a lovely town. Fucking landfill right there. I do apologize about the swearing. I'm just very passionate in that small space of time. Right. Landfill. Bump right there. It's beautiful. You wouldn't even know it was there. Probably because it's sort of covered in snow and apparently lots of... The hell are those? Just wire? Is that wire? It's really odd. Anyway. So yes, let's do the same thing we were doing right here with the road, because it looks very nice. Just having that... Look at the sun right there. It makes it look even better. Just a nice little cliff face and some buildings. I wouldn't recommend having children in this area, though, since there is no safety fencing right here. So you might end up losing them. Just make sure to teach them how to swim, and if they have the ability to swim against a stream this strong. That is very powerful, so keep your eye open. Anyway, let's get some roads going. Let's go at a normal speed right here, just so that we can... Just so that the simulation can play while we muck around. Let's make sure we go for sort of... Let's go a little bit crazy with our decision making when it comes to the sides right here. There we go. Fairly expensive, but it's quite nice. So there we go. Nice little bit of road. There's lots of elevation going on, which I quite like. Oh, it looks very pretty. I'm going to make sure this is connected as well to this main area. So if we get ourselves some straight roads and have a few sort of sections right here where they connect up, I think roundabout here is a good idea. Let's make sure it's a curved road as well. There we go. That looks quite nice. Have that line up around about here. And then let's do the same thing right here. So have that line up around about like this. They're quite distant. They're quite far away from one another. Almost like a rib cage, which is quite cool. How's that look actually right there? Yeah, that's quite nice. And then probably the same block around about like this. And they're not completely lined up, but they don't have to be. And then through the middle, we can just have them connect up like that. Probably... Like this. There we go. We might want to do the same thing on the ends as well. There we go. So it's not the great looking blocks, is it? I mean, it could be a little bit prettier, I suppose. We might want to make another way for them to actually get connected to. Probably right around here. Although we might want to make that one way. It's a good point, actually. We probably should have made this one way and then have them go along like this. So they don't all come from this little area right here. Instead, sort of remove a little bit of congestion. Have we done that at all? We haven't. Can we upgrade these roads? We can upgrade them by the looks of it without having any issues. So I'm going to probably end up doing that. Yeah, if we make this just a one-way road. So it's just going in this direction. So when you get off this roundabout, you're going to go right along here. And then you can go along pretty much any direction you want to from here on in. But you can't go down this road again. Unless, of course, you go all the way back round and do that, basically. On this road, you can only go up. So there we go. Let's make sure it's going in the right direction as well. There we go. So you can only go up from here. Yep, looks like it's all correct. And that's how that's going to work out for us. So that means now we can actually have a one-way road connecting up to this main section right here. Just to make our lives a little bit simpler. There we go. Just trying to utilize all of the game's features, as it were. The one-way roads is a very important one, or road. Just go out by a little bit more, get some more space right here. And look at that, tons of space and lots of beautiful trees as well. It's going to help with the aesthetic, although most of them are going to get bulldozed. So maybe I shouldn't be worrying about that too much. As for our dust carts, oh, okay. I might have forgot to... No, okay, that's all fine. Apparently they are low on workers. Yep, that makes sense because we do need more people. So here we go, more residents. We're going to get all of this lot connected. Let's just go crazy right here. But remove all the little blobs right there. And we probably don't want to go too far up too quickly, just in case we have a few power problems. So let's just fill up this chunk. And let's do the same thing right here. There we go. That's a nice little bit. Let's get some commercial. Just on like this nice little corner right here. I like the idea of sort of just splattering commercial around, not just having one big chunk. It's just to speed up the simulation. 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 We are the Borg. Anyway. So we do need more workers still. It's a lovely, beautiful nighttime. Oh, look at that. An Aurora Borealis. It's apparently inside our kitchen. Look at that. That's beautiful. The moon seems out of place to me. I'm not just sure why. You can tell it's just a picture and it's just moving the picture. That annoys me slightly. But anyway, it's probably freezing. Oh, of course. Let's not forget about the pipes. That's probably a very good idea. Oh, yeah. What's this? Heating pipes. Okay. Boiler station. Geothermal heating plant. Okay, and this is probably with the new update. We're probably going to need some of these. Okay, that's pretty cool. We don't need to connect this all just yet, but just to future-proof ourselves, because I'll probably forget. Let's make sure it connects up to the road. Let's just do the same thing right here. Let's just take this off so I can actually move this around. There we go. What's the hotkey for this mode? Doesn't tell you. I wish more games would actually just show you what the hotkey is in brackets next to the little sort of tool tag or toggle or notepad or whatever. Would help out just a little bit. Look at that. Really starting to come together now. Our lovely city. I've not really planned this, so it's going to go anywhere, really. Do we need more residential? Yeah, well, we need more industrial and residential, really. We might want to get ourselves a second road, actually, just round the back. Of course, then we're going to have one point right here where they get in and out, so... That is a good point, actually. Can they get out of here? They should be able to. Yeah, you can get out of there because it lets you go left. You just can't go up this road, which is fine for me, really. Although, making ourselves a separate way to get onto this main road might be a better idea. I don't see any reason for us not to do that, to be honest with you. So if we just do that, make it like a nice curved road right there. Space already occupied. Okay. We've got to plan this out just a little bit more. So like this. I think I would prefer it. Let's pause the game for just a second. Let's get rid of... I don't need to get rid of this. I think I just need to... Yeah, that works out a little bit more. I kind of want it to curve in such a way where it morphs into the road without needing to really stop as an intersection. So it sort of does this. Is that how it's going to work? I mean, look, it's just going to become an intersection. Actually, no, that looks like it's fine. I think it could look a bit prettier, though. It always could look prettier, couldn't it, Innkeeper? My God. There we go. That'll do. And that's one way. Well, it should be one way. It's not for some reason, but it should be. Let's upgrade that. And which direction is that going in? Yep, up there. That's exactly what I would like to see. Starting to look a little bit smoggy over here. I don't like that effect. That really annoys me. I guess that's the downside, having a very polluted area. Oh, what's our power at right now? Very bad, actually. We can't afford a coal power plant right now. So we're just going to have to pop down another one of these. That's 8. 8's the max, isn't it? Does it tell you? Yeah, 8. Right there, the bottom right there. So there we go. We get another power plant. Let's go over to our commercial, and let's just sort of plonk a few more of those around. I think right here is a good place for it, this little corner. And then we'll get some more residential. And we'll just fill up this area. May as well fill up that bit as well. Missing a few slots here and there for some reason. I'm not too sure why. So at the moment, the only way for anyone to get to sort of this large slot is through this little road. Since Industrial has an easy way to get onto the exit motorway, it means that we shouldn't have too much congestion along this bit, unless, of course, they're delivering to the commercial sectors, which at the moment isn't much of a problem, because we don't have too many of them. I think what we need to do is... Oh, we're a worthy village. Apparently we're worthy to the entire world right now. We have accessed quite a few things, including the second loan and districts. Okay, cool to see. Oh, we got to name districts now. Okay, that's going to be interesting. So we got this little district right here. I mean, really, this is the sort of the town of Drunkard. This bit is the industrial sector. So there we go. We got just a weird industrial sector right there. So this is, well, we'll just call it the city of Drunkard. I mean, it's Drunkards, but it is Drunkard, the city of Drunkard. Didn't save it for some annoying reason. Let's say the city of Drunkard for now. And this can be a Drunkard industrial sector, or state, or whatever. I'm not great when it comes to spelling, not gonna lie, so I'm gonna have to probably double check that later on. Anyway, let's see what we got right here. Yep, let's continue on. Let's continue the simulation. I think I was doing that anyway. Oh, of course. We need to actually get ourselves some of our services right here. So health services, where should that go? Probably round about here. It should be round about here. It's roundabout, right? Anyway. Health services, I think the fire service should probably be right here, because it means it can get to pretty much anywhere right on the roundabout. Instead of going on sort of like a one-way road. This seems like the only spot it can go, but it seems quite dodgy there, to be honest with you. It's okay, I don't mind it. It just could be better. As for a police station, I guess that can go around about here, maybe? You get more coverage on main roads, so we might want to do a little bit of a better job next time with that, actually. Since we're only using sort of normal roads. We don't really want to put it on... Like, we want to do the same thing with our police station, really. We've got a lot of sort of single-lane roads right here. So maybe down here is a good idea, because it gets to a decent amount of the area. The only problem is it doesn't get to the industrial sector, which would be quite nice. Here actually works out just that little bit more. Since this isn't a one-way road, it can... Yeah, this is much better. It can get to most parts of our town. Just this one's going to be a little bit of a problem because of the single-lane road right here. Unless... We could change this to any lane, since it doesn't really matter on this one. They're going to go down there anyway. If we do that very quickly, that means that we can cover this area up. So if we just... I guess downgrade. Do we want to downgrade our roads? Or do we just do that? Oh, there we go. So there we go. We can pretty much do anything on this road. Go any direction. Doesn't matter. Now we should be able to get full access to that area with our police station. There we go. So that's good to see. We're going to pop that right here because we can pretty much go everywhere with that. Right. Now, we don't have enough money for our health services just yet. But eventually, we will. It's only minus 18 right now. Power situation is not great. We might want to take out a loan. Otherwise, we might start having a few problems. As for taxes right now, we could up that just a little bit. It's only 9 on everyone. Let's see. Commercial's very happy and industrial is very happy. So it means we could probably bump that up by an extra, what, 12% on both of them. That should hopefully give us that little bit of extra money that we do need. Let's see how happy they are now. Let's see how happy you are now, bastards. Yeah, look at that. Give me your money tears. Nothing, apparently. They're actually very happy. Let's up it by another percent then. So Look, at least pretend that you're unhappy. That way I won't just keep putting it down. So at the moment, we're making 1,500 on commercial, 700 on industrial. And a decent amount of taxes from our civvies. Okay, then. Expenses. Yeah, not bad. No public transportation just yet, but eventually we will get there. Look at this. This is amazing. So busy. And we can keep expanding. I'm just waiting to get enough money for another source of power since it's a bit dire right now. We are nearly there, however. We just need to have a little bit more. We're going up now. Yeah, we're making 1,000 per day now, which is fantastic. I think it's per day. Is that per day or just 1,000 every... Oh, it's weekly income. Okay. So what week are we on right now? That's just the date. So, yeah, good to know. That is the date. I'm letting you all know. Bit of a rhyme right there. Great. We might want to take out a small loan just so we don't sort of wait around too long. The 20,000 right there, 5% interest. Weekly cost is quite a bit. Oh, it's snowing. Oh, lovely. There's weather effects. Okay. I didn't realize that. Oh, yeah, look at the wind. These trees look really dodgy to me. Oh, how much of a problem is that going to cause, actually? Apparently, it's warmer. Okay. I mean, I guess it is quite cloudy. I usually tend to find that it's actually kind of oddly warm when it is actually snowing. It's when it's not snowing that's when it's very cold because you're not being blanketed by the lovely clouds. Blanketed, apparently, is a word. There we go. Blanketed. Have you never heard of blanketed? Sounds like a pharmaceutical product. We're selling some blanketed right now if you want some. It's some good stuff. Anyway, let's go to our commercial. And let's just make a nice little commercial zone right here. Lots of spaces to shop. Multiple choices. Industrial needs a little bit of an upgrade. We can do that fairly easily. We are going a bit too far now, so we might want to make another connector right here to get to the back. It means we have to shut down Frank's Fish Stick Factory. He probably likes fish sticks, and probably in places, certain orifices anyway. Made it sound infinitely worse, just saying that instead of just running with the usual joke. Look at that! Icy roads! Okay. Are we going to see any crashes? Hopefully not. Drunkards industrial sector does not have any policies on crashes. So, I mean, if you crash, they're not really going to help deal with it for you. So, there we go. Let's just make a road right here. Connect up to all of this. Actually, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? I think that is... Oh, yeah, okay. The roads are a bit icy. All of them are very, very icy. What does that mean, then? Do we slow down, or does it mean there's just more accidents? Oh, got a fire! Okay. Oh, we're a tiny town. We can get a high school right now, then. That's good to see. We have no education now that I think about it. We probably should have got some education a little while ago, because that's slow burning. If we go to our education and get ourselves a... I think we need a primary school, because we need to get some... At least a level of education, or an elementary school. Whatever. Where do we put that? This is a good slot. I like this to sort of be our slightly more educated zone. We can keep this low density for the time being. We might want to make a few more sort of little pockets of towns here and there. And then we can eventually merge them all together. This will be our bigger town, though, at first. But yes, education along here I think is a good idea. Just this little spot. There we go. Everyone's nice and happy. We don't have enough money now, but that's fine. Well, we do have... We actually have quite a lot of money. I shouldn't underplay it like that. We're building a nice little building right here. Germonts Limited. Or Germents. Germonts. I don't know. Do we want like a one-way road here and then a... We probably do actually, since... Most people are coming from here. Which means if they want to get to the back, they could just come down here. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. So one way up like that. And then... one on this side, because it means when they want to get out, they can come along here and immediately just get out, or just not interfere with the traffic coming in. Right, so let's make sure we switch that around, and it could just be a normal road they're just connected to. And loads of space, which is great to see. And that should connect up rather nicely. Beautiful. Let's get some more industrial, since we need quite a lot of it. There we go. Probably a bit too big, actually, of an expansion now that I think about it. Power's probably going to go down the shit now. Quickly, Boost the budget. Boost it by 10%. That might help out. I think it's helping out. It's going down, though. We need to get rid of this, actually. It's just taking up space. There we go. It is lightly touching most of this. Oh, look, they're both connected now. So, really, we can just get rid of most of this. Well, not most of it. We still need to keep those two active. That's a good point. How's our plumbing doing? Yeah, it's okay. Tell you what, though. We do need some more plumbing over here. Where am I going? There we go. Oh, yeah. We'll connect you up like that. We should really keep free mode off all the time. For some reason, they're not powered. Okay, we're going to have to get ourselves another wind farm. We're coming a little bit overboard with the wind tech right now. At least everyone's happy. You know, we are a green town. Until, of course, it becomes inconvenient. And then we stop being a green town. Green town. Oh, that's a bit odd. Okay. There's going to be a little bit of congestion while the ambulances deal with this incident right here. Oh, that's not good at all. There we go. That cleaned up very quickly, actually. Right, so there's the other buildings. Still very snowy. And as you can see, most of the industrial stuff is just using this road right here to get to the industrial sector. Very good. Nice and clean. We should actually double check traffic right now. Yeah, this little section right here is a little bit bad. Is it? Well, doesn't feel like I'm having too many problems with it. It's just getting heavily used, really. But we're not seeing any traffic. It's just red because there's lots there in comparison to everywhere else. So I think I'm fine with it right now. I don't think anyone's taking too long to get anywhere, well, at the moment. We should really be keeping these lights on all the time, to be honest with you. I mean, your power situations, you know, it's a bit of a problem. I guess we use up a little bit more power during the night. Should actually do that as well. When all the lights come on. Unless, of course, they're all solar panel powered. Which would be pretty great, but I don't think they are. Anyway, more growth is required. Of course, more ways to get power is also required. And we might want to do that, actually. We might want to save up for maybe this coal power station instead, since it increases our power by a whopping 40 megawatts at the cost of 20 grand, 560 upkeep per week. This is only 80 upkeep at 6 grand for 8 megawatts at best. So really, you're getting quite a lot of extra power out of this coal power plant money-wise. However, we could just wait until we get these advanced wind turbines, which are very good. And I think I would prefer to do that. So we're going to just buy ourselves another one of these wind turbines. Since wind right now is very good when it comes to being on the water, it means we can just smack some of those advanced wind turbines down here. And that should look pretty good. Where am I looking right now? Here we go. There we are. Nice bit of wind going through the river right there. We should be able to build a... Oh, yeah, we should buy another sector, actually. We should probably buy this bit down here, to be honest, so we can expand further down. Just have this little chunk be our new starter town, and then we can eventually expand everywhere else. Let's say new starter town. The continued expansion of the city of Drunkard. So if we click that, that's only going to cost us 2,000, and it has some farmland. Wait, is that farmland? Farming resources. Okay, that's interesting. Forestry as well. What's right here? Just forestry. Okay, we're going to purchase this. Okay, purchase. There we go. We got this little island right here, which is nice to see. Can we find the resources screen? Here we go. So lots of forests, and we got this farmland right here. I knew it was farmland. Okay. Wow, look at that oil. Apparently we have access to oil. Where? I mean, I know there's oil over here. Maybe it's because we have that little smidge that it's just telling us that's how much oil we have. I'm not too sure. It says available, so I'm assuming it's either telling us... It should really be only telling us what's inside our slot, to be honest. So we have no ore right now, and I'm pretty sure I saw some more. There we go. All there, all there, all there. Lots over there as well. Anyway, I should probably keep the game on moderate speed. Actually, no, I shouldn't. Just keep it where it's going right now. Power is okay. All I'm really doing at the moment is increasing its budget by a little bit. So let's just add a few more industrial buildings. Just on this side right here for the time being. And let's get this bit connected. Let's make ourselves a connection with this motorway to the rest of our town over here. It's going to look quite interesting. We're going to probably do the same thing we've done right here. Actually, can we do that? What's this? Snow dump. Okay, the snow dump sends out snow plows to clear streets of snow when snow plows have a full load of snow. It will return to the snow dump to empty the load. Snow is melted at the dump to make room for more snow. Okay. That's probably a really good idea. Like, we just have that right here next to our normal dump. It means that we can speed things up a little bit. Let's see what it's like. Let's see how it sorts things out. Okay, that's a nice little find right there. Apparently, I found something. That's pretty great. We might want to make some main roads right here. I don't think I'm going to end up using this farmland, by the way. Just because it's awkwardly placed. I'm not just sure if farmland actually produces any kind of problems. Just in my mind, it's snowing. Probably not going to work out. So there we are. Oh, yeah, as you can see, look. The snow is actually getting lifted up right there. So things are starting to speed up just that little bit more. I'm not really seeing too much of a slowdown, to be honest with you. Although I think I'm seeing a few buildings. Oh, look at that. There's the plow. His name again is Mr. Drunk. Snowplow. We should rename you. Where'd you go? Plow? Where are you? Okay, you just disappeared, apparently. It's great to see. It's not snowing anymore, really, so I think it's just melting. How's this doing, actually? Okay. That's not too bad. Looks like our rubbish situation is fine. Yep, we are good everywhere by the looks of things. We're not incinerating any of it just yet. Right, let's pause the game. Let's get this connected done. So we probably want to have a main road sort of across this part of our new area, as it were. What's our main road anyway? I guess the 4 lanes should do the job. Supports medium traffic. This supports just low traffic, I imagine, yeah. So we probably just want medium traffic support for this area since it's going to be quite busy. Do we want it to be interesting or just a straight road? I kind of want it to be interesting, to be honest. But I guess there's going to be quite a lot of commercial around here. And then around it, we're going to pretty much keep doing what we're doing right here. Just go around, probably not the entirety of our little island right here, just because it might end up looking a little bit odd. But like this, and then we could probably get a main road connected down here. So maybe like this instead. How much is it going to cost? 5 grand. Wow, that is a lot of money. So if we do that, and then we can have the main road connected like this, and have a lot of small roads with that. Oh, that'll probably look quite nice. Maybe along the middle like this instead. And then we can have like a nice little rib cage. Probably don't go too crazy. We just want this area first. So if we just know which direction we're going in, which is roughly this one. Yeah, there we go. That's quite nice. I'm not going in any particular direction just yet. That means we can come down here with this main road and connect up to this. So if we go over here, we're going to have this road. Let's see, if you come across like this. Then to get to this road, I mean, right now, if we just get our connections, one right there, one right here. So that's in, that's out. Excuse me. I mean, they're quite far apart, really, aren't they? They could be a bit better. Should really just keep going with that as well. Right, anyway. Anyway, I think that's actually a good point to carve this episode. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we've been doing quite a bit. I think, anyway. It feels like we've been doing a little bit here and there. So yeah. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all very much for watching. Next episode, we are going to continue expanding the city of Drunkard, making this main road and trying to make a nice little bit of residential mixed with commercial. And then we're probably going to expand on our industrial sector, maybe using up this little chunk right here, or maybe even expanding over here. It might be a good idea. I'm thinking of making an underground bit underneath here as well to keep the industrial sectors connected. However, a bridge might look just nice because we'll be able to see it. So there we are. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter for updates on my channel, Twitch for live streams. I've been the Innkeeper, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.